this is Rucker Show, and here is the top 5 cars of the week. Right now, we have my secret weapon, aka the weapon I've been hiding for a long time. Something that was almost at the speed of the unknown car. And a hell of a fun ride and drive, too. Now, a few of the cars I did not know how to control, but they were good signature by their visual looks. This one is both visual and performancely. It has good performance, it has good visuals, and it's something that is never overdone in this game, called The Crew. And right now, if you're wondering what place I'm in, I'm actually in Chicago. So yeah, that's where it originated from. I went to Chicago and I customized it in Chicago, and I was impressed at that. So, this is the Nissan 370Z, which may seem more or less like a, complete racer, but trust me, it does go really, really fast, and it does go through time trials completely good. This is my second best. But this is not going to make the cut because it has to go for visual. And quite frankly, I can get sick and tired of looking at green and purple and pink a lot. And red. So this is the reason it didn't get as high in the list. Now, if you want me to, maybe eventually I will go back onto the subject. But until then, this is only going to be, this one barely made it on the list, actually, to be honest with you. There were two that barely made it on the list, and they were the highly most performed cars. Like I said before, it only depends on what I think. And what I think is that cars I highly performed aren't my favorite. They're only the ones that I want to work on and see how good they can get, not really what I like them to be. So, that being said, here's a 370Z that took me a long time to build. I think it's my third fastest vehicle, and it's an amazing vehicle. And naturally, it's your beginner vehicle. If you start the game, like you start out with just a regular Nissan, now it's up to you to do the mission to upgrade your vehicle so that you can have the same looking, if not different looking vehicle that looks this impressive. Now, all the other vehicles that you start out with are all American muscle. Now, telling me much, but I think that most American muscles only look good with stripes, and that's about it. I mean, there is an exception, but the exceptions vary, and it always depends. So, yeah, that being said, this Nissan made it really high on my expectations, so that's the reason why it's up there. And the reason why I freaking love it to death. Because of the way it looks. The way it looks will amaze a lot of people, but the thing is not a lot of people know that. This vehicle wasn't like this at all, actually. Actually, I didn't come up with the Dragon design for a long time. For the longest of time, it was it didn't even have that wing either. It was just black with that original blue frame. And then after a while, I decided that I'm going to try to make something better, and I did. And I'm impressed at it too. Now, the thing is though, is that this was not really well thought out. I mean, anybody can make this vehicle. And yeah, I know, oh, you're doubting yourself, but I really, to be honest with you, I could have done better with this vehicle. I could have added more designs, I could have added more details, and, it's not my best work. Now, it is one of them, but it's not my greatest either. And they keep this all into motion. That will conclude number 5. Now number 4 will be next. number 4 on our list is the unknown car. Alright, so you've seen this before. I've shown you this before the graphic overhaul. And I did even show an updated version of it, but I never really let you see the visual look to it. Now, yes, I did add a blue filter because that's the signature to what this vehicle represents. It represents blue, it represents that color. It also was inspired by a friend of mine's, in which I was just very, like all over the place, and the fact that I did this was really weird. I inspired the build by one of my friends because they actually kind of gave me ideas by what they were drawing and what they were doing, and even though that sounds weird, it truly was the reason I knew what to freaking do with this vehicle. So the unknown car will never reveal whom the name goes to, but we will only say that this person has been a friend of mine for a while. And there's been a lot of things saying, well, isn't that the one quite frankly, nobody knows really. That's the point of it being unknown. It's non-biased, meaning you can think all you want, but you truly can't say that it is, because I didn't say that. This car is the car I created. Only I know who the unknown car goes to. No one else does, which makes this very mysterious. And this is, I think, my number 1 fastest car. Or if not, it's really up there, because if you can see by the video, I am going 221 miles per hour. Now the max speed that this can go is 233, maybe 32, I don't remember. The max speed on this is really, really big. And just like our Nissan, except our Nissan kind of split apart. It was only better in deceleration, which made the top speed a little less. It's the same thing with the old Corvette and the new Corvette, really. But we're getting off topic. Anywho, the unknown car was the one car that actually made it up on the list. And it was really hard to pick between the Nissan or the Shelby, because there was a while back, and it's not even personality, it's not even judgment, I'm not even being biased at this. This was one of the top 5 this hit on my list, because I made the performance not only better, but I also got a feel for the car. And for the longest time, I remember I beat the game in the Aston Martin, but when I redid it, I did it in the same Shelby, and I beat the game again. But not only that, but I beat it quicker. I have all the cars in the game now, besides the ones that they keep on trying to give away, which you need to stop doing that, because that ticks me off. It really does. Like, you'll get a vehicle that no one else can get, and congratulations, I give you all the applaud. But the thing is I don't like it. Now, yes, after this, the video goes all to crap. I don't really, I just want to goof off and do a lot of other weird stuff. So I will meet you probably in the next video, in the next slide. But if I don't, then I'm going to be talking my ass off. So let's get to this. So what I was trying to do was I was trying to take a picture, start a scenic from over the rocks, in which I could not do due to the fact that graphic overhaul and all that. But I remember doing this before in a different vehicle, and it went fine. But maybe it was because it was a raid or dirt, I don't know. I know these vehicles aren't meant to do this. I understand. Now I understand by looking at the video and seeing it by my own eyes. I kind of understand why this didn't really hit as high on my list. I was like, supposed to be able to climb that, and yeah, I'm an idiot for thinking that. That will be in one of our things called the top 5 dirt spec / raid spec vehicles that I like. Be prepared, because I'm hoping to do more than that. I hope to do a dragster / circuit top 5, in which I will be doing the top 5 speed demons that you can get your hands on if you have Wild Run for the dragsters, but if you have the circuits, you can do it. And then I'll have the top 5 motorcycles, but these will be later on, maybe next week, maybe not, I don't know. But I will be doing a vlog, because I might be dyeing my brain for freaking St. Patrick's Day, so congratulations. and I've seen it slide. Have on number 3, Nicole's car. Now, a while back, I did say to one of my friends, "Hey, I'm gonna make a car, and I hope that you see it eventually." And this was one of my friends named Nicole. Now, the vehicle went top 3, and it went to number 3 because it looked good, and it's like, it's the whole thing about it. Now, I can't control it, so don't tell me, "Oh, you crashed a dozen of times," because yes, I know I crashed a dozen of times. I can't control a freaking muscle car for the life of me. I barely could control the Shelby. But that's not the point. The point is that this is a kick-ass car, and you should really freaking You should really take into consideration that these vehicles are really hard to obtain unless you're at my type of level, and you don't even necessarily, like, if you have too much time on your hands, a game usually keeps you busy or anything like that. It's never really the case for facts that I don't have time. Like, you definitely do. No, there's no doubt. But, like I said, this is the Camaro. This got number 3 in my list. And they don't always have to be performance upgraded as much as they do have to look good. And they have to have some unique feature on them that makes them very, odd or unique. And my Nissan and that unknown car aren't really necessarily unique, but they're good designs to go by. The Camaro is a little bit more unique in the fact that it only has one exhaust tip, and it's in the middle. This was a design made, made in my mind, and I was like, "What's your favorite colors?" Just black. They said black and red. There you go. Your vehicle. I remember doing donuts in this video in the episode, so yeah. I'll really remember this. As I crash and die. Yeah, sorry Nicole, I kinda can't control your vehicle. Don't hurt me. But that is about it. Let's put it for number 3. Number 2 is gonna come into hand right about. It's not gonna be happening right about now, but it's gonna be coming soon. Number 2, right now. Alright, what's number 2 on our list is this. Alright. So, this vehicle, you've never seen it before. I understand you're probably freaking out. And yes, this is a car to somebody, and I will feature it in an episode eventually. This is a drift spec, so keep that in mind. And it's actually the car for Christian, another one of my friends that I have. Inspired design wasn't really necessarily by her, but the personality of this person kinda got me thinking about it. So, therefore, I made this Challenger drift spec in consideration of a thoughtful and inspired design made for her, but I'm driving it. I have nothing better to do. Alright, so, like I said, this is a drift spec, so be prepared to have some drifting in this showcase. Now, I'd originally let you enjoy these drifts, but I'm too much of a prick. I'm kidding. I don't have that much to say about this other than, I hope you enjoy the drifting, and I hope that you love it. Because I know mostly now YouTube photo drifters or something like that, Stop Training Black Panther, they're all on that bandwagon. Now, I'm not about drifting, but I wouldn't say I'm bad at it. I'd actually say I'm really good at doing this. So good that some people actually would volunteer to train with me. Now, I don't want to do that, and there's reasons for it. One of the reasons is because, well, maybe I can't do it if I'm under pressure. I don't know. All I know is this, is that, they can go and vary all the time with, how good, how bad, but this is the freaking drift car that actually went to number 2. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, grand finale number 1. Alright, here you got is the Devil's Card. I'm not joking either. I actually got inspiration from something very, very dark into the, ways of my past. Anyways, long story short, the rims are skulls. There is no exhaust tips that you can see that burn flames when boosted, and this is just a unique car and concept for anybody who plays or knows of this game. Now, yes, you do have to collect all 20 parts. This is a unique car in the fact that you actually have to work to actually get all the parts and build it yourself, which I like these types of builds, because you build them yourself. It gives you a chance to get all the rare vehicles, and that was the thing the old crew. Now it's like, hey, gotta win the summits, but you know how that is. I know how that is. It's not going to work out. So anywho, yeah, here you go, number 1. And to say, for the very most part, I think this one goes with the top 3 that are the fastest. I will be doing a video clip on the top fastest cars as well, but this will only be a top 3 due to the length of this one. It's kind of tragic, I know. I apologize for the length of this video, but it will probably be shortened eventually in other episodes. Maybe I'll just do a top 3, who knows. I'm thinking about a top 3 top 3 supercars that are the fastest in the game. In my opinion, I'm kidding. No, like by what the stats say on the car. Besides that, it should be fine. And yeah, this is going to be a pain in the neck to upload, but this is top 5, and this is my top 5, so I hope you enjoy the top 5 dream cars that I think are my favorite, and these are the top 5 signatures. So this could have been any vehicle, it could have been anyone, yeah, I know. But my signature ones are the ones that look unique and that I actually put time and effort in. If I don't put time and effort in it, you can tell I didn't. But if I did, then you know immediately that it's a signature car. Now, I will be doing Twitch live streams on this game. I mostly do it because this is about the only car game I have, and I suck at Minecraft. I died in one of my live streams and just ended it there. So, yeah, I might go back to Minecraft if I see the page, or Roblox, for a speed run, which ticks me off even more because every time I fail, you can see my face getting red and angry. But besides the point, I hope you enjoyed this top 5, my bad, top 5 list of my signature cars, and I want you to A, either click subscribe if you haven't, become a neighbor, or B, check out IBS and frickin' T-Steins. Now, I can't say this enough, they have good content, they have better content than me, and they know way more than I do. Now, yes, I keep on saying this, but they do, and the statistics show that. They have more views and more subscribers than me. So, check those two out. Even if they don't pick and shout me out, I don't even care if they do. All I'm asking is that, you check the IBS and, like, I'll have them in my channel description. Check those people out and give them a try. If they don't seem like something you want to see, then don't. And that will be it for this video, neighbors, and stay fabulous as always, my friends. See you all in the next video, neighbors. I did good. Yeah, no, I didn't. Still recording too. Yeah, see you, neighbors.